Welcome to JGTCR, I'm Cope, and today we are tuning the BMW M2 with the engine swap. Let's get into it. The 2JZ GTE feels right at home inside the M2 chassis. We could easily be fooled into thinking that this motor came factory in this vehicle. The handling is very light and nimble. It responds extremely well to our inputs and does so very quickly. It can actually catch us off guard how well it moves on circuit and forces us to adjust our aggressiveness on inputs. The power is a perfect match for the M2. It hauls donkey but does not spin the wheels too much at all. The power delivery is brilliant. It is very smooth coming on song and is not aggressive in any way. When we do lose traction, it is usually because we have miscalculated the turns and not prepared appropriately. The brakes do a perfect job of slowing us down. There are no balance issues whatsoever. Let's collect our time. 7 minutes 48.8 seconds. And now the race tune. The race tune for the M2 with the engine swap required a bit of taming of the rear end. The ballast of 80 kilos over the rear wheels did most of the work. However, the body height adjustment, natural frequency and differential settings also helped. It should also be noted we used anti-lag on weak to get a bit more pep from our throttle response. Let's hit the track. The BMW M2 with the engine swap is a bit of a weapon on circuit. While I am not a fan of anti-lag as it interferes with compression/engine braking, it seems necessary to get the 2J up and running quickly with the high-end turbo. The handling is stellar. It moves well on circuit and it may be a touch too agile for the tail end to keep up at times. The steering is good, but turning too aggressively can result in slides. To counter this, we must be aware of this issue and be smooth on our turning inputs. The power is exceptional and is relatively smooth on delivery most of the time. When traction loss does occur, it does cost us quite a bit of time. And the rear end can get quite wrigglies, believe it or not. In most cases, we will need an ample dose of throttle modulation when exiting corners, especially in 4th gear or lower. The brakes are excellent. We remain stable and in control while braking unless we push too hard, but that is entirely on us. Let's collect our time. 6 minutes 11.4 seconds. And now the drift tune. The only changes we have made for our drift tune for the engine swapped M2 is the anti-roll bar and acceleration sensitivity. Everything else remains the same. Let's go drifting at Suzuka. The BMW M2 with the engine swap is a great drift car all around. It is very active on circuit with plenty of room for adjustments while drifting. Even if we make some decent mistakes, this vehicle is so forgiving, the consequences are negligible. The handling is superb. It does exactly what it's told when it is told to do it. The steering is attentive, accurate and agile. It may even be considered too responsive for some. The power is phenomenal. There is plenty to go around and it easily shakes and bakes the tail end. The power delivery is smooth and not aggressive at all. We can be as heavy-handed as we want, but it does love throttle modulation and we are greatly rewarded for this approach. The BMW M2 with the engine swap is an awesome drift car. It is definitely highly recommended. And that's all we have for you today, so until next time, keep racing!